All right, in this video, I'm going to go over the nerve board. So this is just kind of a flat man with his nerves shown. It's not quite as accurate as the 3D models of the limbs, but we'll go over some of the parts anyway. So this is going to be the brain, so the cerebrum, the cerebellum, we've got the brainstem over here, and then this continues down as the spinal cord. So the spinal nerves from each of these spinal nerves are going to participate in plexuses, or many of them will. The cervical spinal nerves are going to participate in the cervical plexus up here. Next we have the remainder of the cervical spinal nerves plus the first thoracic nerve are going to be participating in the brachial plexus. And this brachial plexus is going to innervate the upper limb. And so we're going to look over here. There are three main nerves that you need to be able to identify from the brachial plexus, and they are the radial nerve, the median nerve, and the ulnar nerve. This hand is in anatomical position, so this is going to be the lateral side is going to be the thumb side, and the medial side is going to be the pinky side. And so here, this is the radial nerve. It comes all the way down. You can see it comes all the way down, and then this part right here, it's hard to tell, but this is the thumb. So this is going to be the radial nerve. So radial nerve all the way down. Now in the very middle, we have, this is 23, we have the median nerve. The median nerve comes all the way down here to the palm. Then finally, we have the ulnar nerve, 24 over here. So this is the ulnar nerve. It's going to come through here and it continues here. This is the ulnar nerve coming down. And that's going to be the pinky side. So that's the ulnar nerve. So radial, median, and ulnar nerve. And this is the hand I'll ask you on because the other side of the model, the hand is pronated and it's more confusing. So I'll ask you on this side. As we continue down, the majority of the thoracic spinal nerves do not participate in plexuses. They actually continue as the intercostal nerves. So these are the thoracic spinal nerves that continue between the ribs, and the anterior rami of them are going to give rise to the intercostal nerves. The other thing is that, especially in the thoracolumbar area, we have the rami communicantes and the sympathetic trunk ganglion. So this is the sympathetic trunk, and these are the sympathetic trunk ganglion. We did also have some up in the cervical area, but it's not represented very well in this model. And so each of these, there's one sympathetic trunk ganglia for each thoracic nerve segment down into the thoracolumbar area. Now once we get to the lumbar section, these do begin participating in plexuses again. And so down here, we're going to have the lumbar plexus. And so the lumbar plexus here, the main important nerve that we need to know that arises from the lumbar plexus is 34 right here. And this is going to be the femoral nerve. And so we can see it actually goes straight here to the femur. So this 34 is the femoral nerve. As we keep moving down here, this is the sacral portion of the spinal cord. Now remember, the spinal cord proper ends around L1, L2, and then it continues down, and we can see as the cauda equina. But the spinal roots do still exit, and so these sacral spinal roots are going to combine here and become, this is the sacral plexus, and the sacral plexus gives rise to the longest and largest nerve of the body, which is the sciatic nerve, and that's 35 right here. So this is the sciatic nerve, and the sciatic nerve is going to continue down the back of the leg, so it goes down sort of the butt area, down the back of the leg, until it eventually is going to split into the tibial nerve, which is 44, and the common fibular nerve, which is 37, and another name for that is the common peroneal nerve. And so we have the tibial nerve, which goes down here. So the tibial nerve, which goes down here, the back of the leg, and then we have the common fibular or common peroneal nerve, which is going to split here. And so those are the two main divisions of the sciatic that you need to know. So the sciatic up here splits into the tibial, which is 44, and the common fibular, which is 37, and another name for that is the common peroneal.